it doesn't matter what is sleeping in. Eventually, it will align. Because remember, came what? The fire. Came the storm. Came whatever they came, the rushing wind. But that still small voice.
That was God.
That was God. So in the stillness, that's where they that have what? Entered into rest is they that believe. If you have entered into rest, then you believe. However, the Spirit bears witness with the Spirit. If the Spirit bears witness that, go for Nelubai, that's the Spirit bearing witness with your Spirit. He's not going to communicate with your hand. He might. You know, God says that God in the days of wickedness, he winks, right? He might, because he's seeing that he's seeing that you're not moved. And I wish at the glass, but it's not the primary way of speaking. He wants to speak to you in a manner that you are able to hear him. You know, the man says that God, he speaks once, then twice have I heard. You understand? So he might be saying something in your spirit amongst noise. There is noise wherever you are, but the Spirit says this. You might do that, then it is counted as foolishness. However, in the Spirit you have done something.
Righteousness.
It is counted as a foolishness, but in the Spirit, how can you touch the hem of the garment and expect to be healed? Most people, they want the hand. But because the Spirit is bearing witness, was a lie. The Spirit is saying that
the result was your faith has healed you. It has now matured to be called faith. It was foolishness when it began. When he said, let me go and touch, let me do this, let me speak this, it sounded and seemed as foolishness. But when the results were there, it was now matured to be called what? Faith. You know, another thing is, when you're saying this, when I have a headache, I'm going to make an example, and I need an utterance to heal the flesh. I have a fleshly illness, but I need an utterance to declare my healing, or the healing of the flesh. Meaning now, the flesh will respond to what has been said. True. Not your spirit. The flesh, it has no choice but to follow suit when the word has been spoken. To say now, oh, you be healed. Now the flesh, oh, okay, I'm being commanded. Okay, oh, now everything starts to align, becomes healed. I don't know if I'm making sense. So you see now the power in us speaking. You are witnesses. I spoke to rise.
That's why the Bible speaks about faith without action is dead. I remember one thing I did. You know, sometimes faith will make you crazy. You will think you're crazy, seriously, because you're out of this world. You are in another realm when you are a man or a woman of faith. So I just take a trip. God sends me to Sentin. I'm like, what am I going to do in Sentin? It's a place of people who are rich. I'm starting to doubt God. God says, hey, take a taxi to Joburg. When you get to Joburg, take our train. Don't change. Can't you see that I'm trying to change your life now? I couldn't believe it because it was too much. When I get to Sentin, God says that, listen here, go up to that other place where there's Gucci stores and stuff. I walk in there, just walk, and I'm so blessed. No one can see whether I have money or I don't have money, but they greet me with respect and all that. So I went into a couple of shops and then I went out. When I was about to leave, he said, go and ask the manager at the hotel, Sun Hotel, and ask him if you want to purchase this hotel, who can you speak to? And I went, I did the same thing. They told me, go to, what's this place? I forgot, but it's closer to Randburg. He said, go there, the offices are there. And then I never listened to God on how to get there and how to collect funds so that I can go buy that place. I then said, no, maybe I'm crazy. I even went to hospital and I was put into prison, like these psychiatric
Oh,
ones
yeah.
because my mind was like fooling me as I thought, but it was God having greater plans for me, things that no man has entered into their hearts, nor in the minds of men, what God has in store for those who believe.
About verse 11, ithi